Hello, hello. I'm so glad you decided to join me today at Grab Bag Crafting. As you can see, I have pretty paper here. And what I'm going to be doing today is working on the beginning of a 6x9 journal for a friend. And but what I wanted to begin, I wanted to start out with showing you and encouraging you to make your own two-sided semi cardstock. Now, these have come from the Paper Studio. And I get these Paper Studio books, and as you can see, they have so many really nice papers. But what I have started to do is to put two pages together to make them double-sided. And not only does that help me in really using up my book quickly, but the nice thing about when I do double-sided paper this way is I don't have to worry about it cracking. Now I'll show you, I'll just go through these quickly. This is one side, this is the other side to that. I like that. And then we have the butterflies, and on that I use this side so that, you know, it's kind of a calm, picked up the kind of the gray in there for that one. This one, the other side, little flowers. This one, I really like this. It's, you know, got all these, got the sections, and I can use those. And the other side is more plain. So all of these will serve as double-sided paper from that nice big book. And today I'm probably going to put these two together. And all I do really, all I do for this is to spray glue the backs of these and then very carefully put them together, and take my wallpaper smoother and smooth them out, and they are ready to go. So I will show you a few items that I have actually made with this paper, and I will show you the advantage of it. Okay, now this was made with the homemade double-sided paper. And as you can see, it's, you know, it's creased. And no matter how strongly I crease it, I don't have to worry about cracks. As you can see, there are no cracking here. And, okay, I just use scraps primarily for both of these items. Let me see. This is another one. This is a little matchbox thing. I will try to remember the name of the site I got this from, the name of the crafter. I thought this was the cutest idea. She took one sheet of paper and made all these gorgeous little items from it. For mostly when she made these, she put paper in them. But I kind of went a little step farther, and I had some skinny paper bags. So when I made this one, I made it for bags that you could put in little goodies and little tags. So, however, but the main story is that folding this, you don't have to worry about the cracks that you have to deal with when you're using your, you know, your cardstock. So anyway, I just thought I would show you that, and maybe you could try it on your own. I have found that it really helps me to use up my paper more quickly, and it is a tough way of dealing with cracks, so I can avoid them. Okie doke, I'm back, and I want to show you if I can get this in focus. Okay, because my camera holder is very, you know, it decides when it does want to hold stuff and when it doesn't. At any rate, okay, let me back this up a little bit so you can see. Wrong direction. See the whole thing. What I want you to see is that I'm going to use an entire sheet of paper to make this page that I'm going to make. This is going to be one page out of my 6x9 journal. Okay, so I've cut this part. Now, these pages that they have where they have this just big space, these are hard for me to figure out how to use sometime. But I have figured out a design I like, and probably someone else has done it too. I don't know, whatever. At any rate, I cut this section to 6 by, no, I'm sorry, to 9 by 12. Okay, so that's my 9 by 12 section. And then I have one section that's left, and that is roughly 9 by 3, okay? And then this last little piece is about 3 by 3. Okay, so these are the main pieces that I'll be using to create this this page. And right now I'm going to score this. I'm going to score it at 2 inches, which will at least give me this nice picture, or most of it. 2, and then I'm going to go to 4 and score again. Okay, so I'll lift this up, move my paper cutter out of the way. All right, and now I'm going to fold this over this way, smooth it down nicely, because like I said, you do not have to worry about, let me get a little closer so you, whoops, I have a hard time getting close and far. Whatever, just be patient with me. Okay, can you see, yeah. So I'm gonna make sure it's nice and flat, okay? And again, there's just no cracking when you do it this way. And I'm gonna fold this back this way, all right? So I at least have the nice picture, the nice photograph of the little lady here. And when I open it up, I have the green. Now, sometimes when I do this, I do end up with a little white where I didn't quite get it straight. So I can either trim that off, or I can maybe put some washi tape or something down there just to cover it. But I'll decide on that in a little bit. I'm not going to let that bother me for now. Now, like I said, this will be a 6 by 9 book. So this part is going to be a kind of a, what am I gonna, I gotta decide which side I want to use. It's getting pretty pink. Okay, maybe this side. So this part will be another page, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. But I need to score right about here, and I did not do that. So I will mark this here, mark it right there, and I'll score it, and then I'll come right back. Okay, this is going to be the middle of the book, so this will be on another page. When I get ready to sew in the pages, this is where I will sew it in. So this will just be a shorty on another side or another page. There'll be pages between here. All right, so now that I've got this done, I want to put pages in here, and I like to use these little ledger pages for my little inside book like this. So I could kind of just trim this. Let me see, this is about, this is about 4 inches. So if I trim this to about 3 and a half maybe, or 3 and a quarter. Let's see if I start here. Might not be good to have the holes in there, so let's look at this. 3 and a half and 3 and a half is 7. All right, so I'm going to trim this so it will fit in here. Okay, yeah, that's about right. And I will get rid of the holes. Okay. If I fold it this way, actually, I will fold this way, or cut it this way, so that we have about this length of paper. So yeah, let me trim this here and there, and I'll be right back. I will trim these and get back. I need to have done this, I guess, before I started, but I didn't. So it is what it is. All right, so these are the pages I have that will go in to this area. And I'm going to fold them this way, carefully as I can. So this book will have a few ledger pages. And what I'll do is I'll just staple this right in here. So this will be kind of a hidden little ledger section. I've done this in other journals that I've made. It's kind of neat little hidden area. And I will get my big long stapler. And I'll just simply open it up and staple it in. Now here's the trick. I like to get it right in the valley of the, right in the valley of it, which is sometimes I am successful and sometimes I kind of miss. So we'll see how I do this time. And then crud. See? Okay. This is what you don't want. You want it to be in exactly. Maybe if I do the one up here, it will be better. Let's see. That one was a little too high, so let me move this down a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's more like it. I might not have to take that out. Okay. So this is how this page goes. And if you open it up, you will have space to write. Or if you have things you want to add up or you want to draw, whatever. This is a nice little hidden area of this journal that Janice can use however she wants to use. So that's that. Now, on the other side of this page, I am going to put this little folder that will hold a little more paper for writing. Now I'm trying to think, should I do this on the pink side or should I do it on the green side? I think if I do it on the green side, I don't know. Let me see, I could put, because I want to put this pocket here, this little pocket that she can, let's go with the green side. Okay, I think that will be just fine. And if I want to decorate it, well, I will decorate it with this pocket. This is the extra piece I have left, which I might go ahead and trim a little bit so it can hold a little tag here. But basically for this, I'm going to put about 2 or 3 sheets of dyed paper here. And I think that'll be kind of nice. But first, maybe I'll get some washi tape and do a little decorating. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back. I have found some embellishments. I'm going to put, I think, and I trimmed just a little bit of white off of here that came from when I attached the 2 pieces of paper together. Now, I've collected a couple of pieces of dyed dyed writing paper, and they will hide under this belly band. But first, I'll show you the embellishments that I've come up with. This is a little pocket that will sit. I decided to use the green side, and since I'm using the green side, I thought when I put these together, maybe this might bring the picture closer together. So we'll see. All right. Now, I love this. I found this years ago in a hardware store, believe it or not, but that's where I found it. And I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to cut it so that I can use what is left over for another embellishment at another time. So in order to do this, I am going to turn it on this side. I'm going to trace where I want to glue, where I want to glue and cut. And I will put some of my art glitter glue on there, if it decides to come out this time. Oh, there it is. It's all eager. I like that. Okay. That's about it. Okay. Replace the pen because I do not want this baby to get all stuck. All right. So I'm going to, I'm using the pink side. So I'm going to attach this to this. This is the wrong side. This is the right side. Wrong side. Here we go. This is about how much I want of this. So there we go. And when I turn this around, I can pretty easily go ahead and snip this off. And I will have a bit of glue on my scissors, which happens far more often than I wish, but 'tis what it is. So I have this nice fluid little shape on this pocket. And I might add a little butterfly. I think I have some butterflies out of the Tim Holtz collection. I think I want to round the corners of the of this belly band. If I can find what I did. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we are. We're moving along. Okay, I'm gonna round the corners of this. Put this down. I think I will look for a little butterfly to put on that pocket. It doesn't need to be overly embellished, but it does need just a little something extra. So, okay. And maybe even a little bit of washi tape. Let's see if I like that. To under here. Maybe. No, yes. Oh, let me see. No. Okay. Don't need that. I think we need a butterfly more than we need the washi tape. Okay. So I'm going to attach this to this little, I guess it's a cross between a belly band and a folder, but I want to put it over here so it meets up with this, pretty well. And I'm going to figure out a way to attach it so it stays down a little bit. And I'm going to use a paper clip, maybe even a dressy paper clip for this side. But let's attach our pocket. And then, it's hard to talk with the pen in your mouth. Then I will look for my butterfly, and then we'll go from there. Whoops. And this will be the pocket. Now, someone asked me once, do I plan out my whole book in advance? And no, I really don't. I just I get started and I get hung up on some colors that I like, and that's kind of how my journals tend to just kind of float along that way. Okay, so remember, this is the middle of the signature. So this will be a page far on another side. But for right now, I'm going to attach this band, and inside this band, when this is opened up, we will have 2 pieces of, I might have to cut this down, but I want to put in 2 pieces of writing paper. It's a lot of pink, I know, but hey, I kind of like pink. What can I say? Okay. Oops, oops, oops. All right, just a little bit across the top because we want room to get our paper in. All right. So we're going to attach our belly band right here. There we go. And I will be on the lookout for a butterfly to go here and probably a little tag to go in here. And we've got our writing paper here. So this is just kind of a page. And just as this is a page, let me see if I can trim down these to go in there. Well, I won't try to get them in yet. I'll wait till this dries. But if I can find a butterfly in my Tim Holtz collection to go on here. I love these little, he has these little see-through butterflies, and I really think they are so neat. I have used a lot of the smaller ones, but what I want today is I've used so many of the smaller ones because they come in so handy. Ah, here's one that might work. Scoot, 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 scoot out of the way. Okay, this might be just perfect for right here. I think it is. I think it is. Sure. Maybe even a smaller one if I could find a smaller one. Oh, okay. Let's give this other little guy a chance. I think he might be better suited to the job. Okay. Yeah. That's a good one. Okay. All right. We'll put that there. And when I come back, I will have trimmed down and inserted our paper inside. And we'll figure out how we're going to kind of keep this closed. Alrighty. Okay, if we look at this closely, it's pretty clear that I have worked my way into an aesthetic mess because it's not aesthetically pleasing when I have this and this and this isn't working. So I have to figure out something to do. So what I figured out was to make probably the strangest looking tag that has ever been made, but I think it will work. All right, these are the 3 elements I'm going to be working with. And I put them together and I think they will work okay. I'll try to make it bigger so you can see. I have a ticket here. And as you remember when I cut the flower, this is the other side of the flower that I cut. So I'm going to try to put these 4 elements together to see if they can rescue my composition. Okay. We'll just have to hope that I can remember how I did this. I did mark it a little bit. So let's see. I'll use this flower or this piece of flower kind of as a background and to kind of add some interest to the figure that I have here. So I'm going to attach that, and can't talk with a pen in my mouth, sorry. I'm going to add this ticket, see if that will extend. Let me see. We'll extend it a little bit. See how this goes. And this, what I'm wanting to do is just add some weight to this. Some weight to this so that, yeah, okay, all right. We're going to put a little glue on this side of her. And what this will do is, I'm not going to put anything on her legs because I want her legs to be able to hang freely. Okay, so we'll see how this all comes together. And I think I'm going to try to mark it. I think I'm going to put a hole in the top, because maybe I'll end up with a, I don't know, maybe a, let me see. I hope that's about the middle. Looks like it. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's back this thing up and see how this works to kind of balance out this page. Okay, this is our tag, and we're going to put this tag down here, let her legs hang over, and I think that that will work to kind of balance out the look of this page. It works for me, I think. And we have just enough green around here. And yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put clips here and clips there. And then this will be the page on the other side. I haven't decided what to do with that. Maybe I'll do that next time, or who knows, maybe by the time next week comes, I'll have the whole journal done. But for this page, this is what we have. We have writing pages here, and I might put some more, maybe light green writing pages in there that you can pull out, write on them and stick them back in there, and then clip this, and then open this if she has some, I don't know, something she might want to put on a ledger, or just draw or doodle or whatever she would like to do. And probably maybe some washi tape to cover up that white line. So this is kind of how I think through some of my pages, and I'm enjoying using the double-sided, the homemade double-sided semi cardstock, because like I said, it's easy to work with, doesn't crack, and it allows me to decide what I want my paper to look like. All right, so join me next week to see where I went with this, or if I finished it, or if I'm doing another page. Just check in, and I hope you have enjoyed this little adventure. And please give me a like and subscribe. All righty, thank you, and bye-bye.